Ever heard of the Type 11 light machine gun?
Yeah, it's Chinese.
Well, no, there's another one. It's Japanese. This one's Japanese.
Oh, it's, hold on. But the Type 56 is the Chinese AK, I thought. And I thought the same...
No. We're not talking about the Type 56. We're talking about the Type 11.
Okay, no. Okay, yeah, Type 11's Japanese. You're right.
Okay, so... the way you loaded it, you stick 5 Arasaka like 5 rifle clips. Right. Not magazines, clips. You just load them in a box. And it just has like a system that just loads them in through the side.
Right. Yeah, you're thinking about the one that was used in World War II, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's Japanese.
Wacky, and I think it's really cool.
In the field. That's the thing about like actual like clips, like the clips like what the Springfield used and other rifles where it was like just 5 bullets in the actual clip is dude, I mean, it's more practical than loading the bullets in one by one, but man, I don't know if I'd like rifle clips though. I guess we're so spoiled by box magazines.
I mean, box magazines back then were expensive, so that's why they used clips.
Well, that too, and I think they were more like a newer idea at the time as well.
Yeah.
Plus, box magazines, I think, were used more for machine guns than for portable rifles.
Yeah, because you couldn't spend 3 years loading 40 rounds into a machine gun through rifle clips.
Yeah, well, that too, and like the only submachine. I mean, was the MJ40 classified as a submachine gun?
I think it was.
Yeah, the only like submachine.
I mean, it was machine and pistol.
Yeah, the only like submachine guns at the time, at least the ones that we see, like especially like in games in Hollywood, are the Thompson, the MP40, STG-44 counts as an actual AR.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Thompson.
One of, if not the first.
Yeah. But yeah, mostly the Thompson and the what?
Are you live?
Those resistance fighters can't advance because of the PMC
I'm not seeing the notification.
Isn't there something you can do to help,
Come on.
Snake?
Don't be like this, YouTube.
Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, there we go.
Extra
Okay.
caution.
Hold up. I got it. Yeah, I think okay, here we go. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, should I? I'll go and add them all.
Yeah, I don't want to do it to the oh crap. Just gonna scare him off. I'm so distracted by our chat. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna stream it to the Discord. I don't want it to crash again.
Yeah.
There we go. So this shouldn't be that hard because I can just keep putting these guys to sleep. I feel like they usually don't go into alert status caution status like that. I've never seen that before.
That's the first time for everything.
It takes a minute and they go, huh? Oh, I know what I gotta do.
You gotta thwack them.
No, I gotta, there's 2 yards here. That's where I gotta schwack. There we go.
Whack. Oh, do we have a new person? No, it says 2 watching now, but I don't know if you count.
I'm not watching it.
Acknowledge. Sending
Yeah, so
reinforcements.
you don't count. We have
Extra
1 person.
caution.
Welcome to you, 1 person. So that must be some extremely powerful anesthetic or not like what is it?
Oh,
it's
the 22
tranquilizer.
The tranq darts.
Yeah, that must be some pretty powerful stuff if that's like a 22 long rifle pistol and you're using a tranq dart out of it.
Thank goodness. Okay, so yeah, no, they have to be pretty big. But what's cool is that you can actually, when you beat the game, you can't do it in the first playthrough. When you beat the game, you can actually load these things with darts that make them panic and make them attack their teammates and make them cry and then make them another thing that I can't really remember.
Huh.
It's like different like emotional effects.
Interesting.
Yeah, the one where they get angry and they attack their teammates is quite interesting to watch. Really?
This is
He's still
HQ.
there?
I feel like that's a very common dart effect.
Understood. The state of alert
Wait,
has
can
been
you not
lifted.
just shoot that
Resume
guy
positions.
that's walking around?
No, I'm supposed to follow this guy. So these guys on the ground, I already took them out. Like, he's supposed to
Oh.
clear the path for him. But it's just, I thought I got him in the head, but apparently I didn't. Hey, Bobby! I'm also, like, half tired because my day consisted of, I went to work at 10 in the morning, opened the store with my boss. After that, I played Borderlands with my brother. And then after that, I barbecued, walked in, took a pretty big hike. And then, hung out there, and then, like, now I'm finally home and I, like, have time to myself. Not to mention we were having a conversation about firearms, so that also distracted me a little bit.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're
sorry, I'm so distracted.
No, I want to be able to focus my responses and not, because, like, when I'm in the middle of doing this.
Yeah, it's alright.
No, my day was really full, and I'm that's the one thing I am blessed about, Bobby, is my days are usually really full with family and or friends doing this kind of thing, and it's great. Like, I wouldn't ask for another life, honestly, in my life, but yeah, I get exhausted at times.
People exhaust me. I always feel more tired after these streams.
Is go for headshots.
Boom. Headshot.
Oh, wait, you can drink the dark finger.
Professionals have... Wait, can you track the bird?
Did, yeah. You're being toasted.
But, wait, can you wake it up?
I don't want to risk this.
Let's try and wake up the bird.
Oh, it disappeared. Oops.
Oh, the bird just dies.
There we go, yeah, you have to advance to a certain point for the resistance guy to move.
Oh, are you trying to protect this guy?
No. I am just following him. I'm following him to Big Mama's safe house.
Surely he would notice the sleeping guard
he
and be
goes
like,
to take a
"Yes."
leap, get the statue. So while he's taking his leap, I am going to collect this guy's gun. I don't know why that guy's gun disappeared, but logic.
Mark 17. Oh, do you just sell them?
Yeah, when you pick them up, you sell them for driven points.
Ah,
Yeah, Mark 17 is the, once again, it's the scar.
yeah.
Even though they're using the MK18, so I think it's just a different model. It's either a newer model or it is a just different model of the same weapon. Because I looked it up because I knew it was the Scar when I first played this game, but the MK18 I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's the official military designation, but it might just be the manufacturer's designation for it.
That must be a horrible position for your neck.
You know how sore you would get, you do this long enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, like holding your neck up like that would suck. I do not envy Snake.
Oh.
Hey Red, good to
Red,
see you. Now you know what's funny is his name's Red Dragon, but his color is blue in the screenshot.
Yeah, his name is Red Chasso Dragon.
Yeah. Well, I'm just shortening it, but yeah.
I'm just gonna call him Red because that's too much. That's
That's what I do. Good to see you,
And
Red.
also,
Thanks for coming by yet again.
Keep screwing it up, saying chaos, even though that's the intended spelling. But
yeah, you didn't miss much. I just pretty much had kind of a hiccup in the beginning because me and Mega Chow were talking about guns, and and for some reason didn't land a headshot on the first couple guards, and which is weird because that usually doesn't happen, but we're on track. And all I'm doing is following this resistance guy back to his back to following.
I need to figure out how to make a Norton exclusion folder.
Yeah, I'm tailing this guy because he is a resistance member for Big Mama. And also just want to notice, everyone, look at this position, Chad.
What? Oh.
Look at
wow.
his arm.
I hate it. Thanks. And he didn't notice.
Yeah, I okay.
Have I told you the story of how I just avoided detection in a multiplayer game by just bushmanning?
Which game?
It was Warzone.
Oh.
So the offshoot of Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. I'm not really a huge fan of the new Modern Warfare. I like it, and I like what they're trying to do with it, but it is... Please don't crash. And it crashed. Beautiful. Beautiful. This will happen. Let me fix that. Oh, wait, no. We didn't crash. Sorry. Let me do my intermission thing. We are actually compiling modules. I have not loaded this section before, so it has to do the modules since it's a first-time section. I thought I got all of them, but I guess I didn't. Won't take but a minute, folks. See, this is why I played through the game the first time, because this section's a little weird because the resistance people, they're programmed to go. I think the path might be randomized. The path might be randomized, but I played this the first time just by myself because I wanted to load all these sections so we didn't have to wait like this. This is like the only time you're going to have to be doing this. And my night's going pretty good. And I want to address your thing, Bobby.
I think he's having an aneurysm.
What? Who? Who's having an aneurysm? Anyway, I was gonna say, I like MW19. Like, I mean, I like the campaign was very, very well done. And it was fun to play. I liked the multiplayer of the older CODs. I should have specified that. The story for Modern Warfare 2019 was quite good.
Oh, I think you lagged out for me.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, who's having an aneurysm? You weren't answering me. But anyway, the story for MW 2019 was good. I am just not a fan of Warzone, and I'm not a fan of the new multiplayer that much.
Okay.
It takes too many bullets to put people down.
Okay, Fruitcake.
Yeah, it might be because I'm trying to compile this. Yeah, well, they're hearing me fine though, so it might just be you, Chad. Because I think they're understanding me. Okay. Yeah, I gotta change. What I'll do is, what I'd like to do is I'm gonna actually for the. Yeah,
You're
he's
talking
here.
super.
He's glitching out. Hold up, maybe I can fix that.
I'm getting lag. Major cutouts. Whatever.
Yeah, you are. Can you hear me?
All I heard was too many bullets.
Oh, can you hear me now though? Oh.
To
Okay, so you know what's happening is now you can hear me. So what's going on is because I'm compiling these things on here, I think it's lagging the Discord stream.
Oh.
That's why. So you won't hear me in real time until I click on the Discord, which I'm doing now. But yeah, Katz is here. He's finishing something up for homework really quick, and then he will get on the questions, and we'll be hanging out here. Where am I at with this? Oh, okay, I'm almost done, guys. I was trying to avoid this, but I've never.
Okay, hold on. Have you listened to?
Oh, what were you gonna say?
No, continue.
Oh, nothing. Finish your thought.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yep, I was trying to counter this by playing through this section initially, but you know, this part is hard to predict because the resistance people will go on random paths. I think it's randomly generated, but I'm almost there.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm on. There we go. All right, back to it.
Oh yeah, throughout the entire
There we go.
entire first playthrough of Titanfall 2, I forgot I had the stealth forty
Right.
Now I just kind of use it when people are shooting at me. I run away.
Yeah. I forget, what's the poster he's looking at? Ah, here's the Japanese women that Hideo put in. There you go.
Oh. Thanks, Hideo.
Something there?
You didn't see anything, my friend. Oh, actually won't see him. Sweet. He'll check it out.
I feel like moving is hurting the ability to camouflage.
What? You're kidding me.
I mean, generally camouflage works better when you're not
This is
moving.
actually a fun fact. This is actually a way. Not 5 though. Oh, GTA. Not really. I gotta be honest. I'm not a fan of GTA. Never have been. Yeah. Nope. Oh, sweet. Okay, perfect. To reset. That's how you reset these guys. You just gotta scare them a minute. But no, yeah, that's not really on the list. At some point, maybe. I mean, there's some funny mods that you can do for the older GTA games, especially 4.
Who's that?
Oh crap!
Who's that?
We can fix that. Actually, this is fine. I can just find another resistance member. Who the heck sees me?
Probably the resistance member.
Gosh, no.
Understood. Stand
What the-
by.
I'm in
Sending
cover,
reinforcements
man.
now.
Thank you.
Who's that?
Oh, what's up, dude? Oh, he's gonna try to CQC me. Oh, okay, sorry. We can fix that.
Wow.
Hold up. Wait. There we go.
You're just gonna bully him?
Yeah, put him to sleep. Or not. That works too. Oh, also I can get this guy's gun from it, so not a total mess. Yeah. Oh wait, I need my box.
Ah, wet box on the wet street.
Yes. Oh, I'm still getting stressed out though. Why? What? Why? Why am I? What is stressing me out? I mean, I'm still in invasion. What? Who saw me? What? You're kidding. Okay, there we go. It's good. All right, there we go. Where do they come from?
They just
like appeared.
I think there was one down the street.
What?
Take a look to your right.
No, okay, but that's one way, but they came
Oh,
from
okay. I thought
behind
there
me.
was something down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought there was someone over there.
Yeah.
That might...
Yeah, cover the box. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I might do one of them, depending on if I have the drive for it. Never been really a GTA fan. They're fun games, nothing like, I don't have anything personal against them, but I never really like playing them that much.
Plants vs. Zombies one stream run.
Oh, nah, that could be kind of,
Original Plants vs. Zombies.
yeah, OG.
Yeah. Actually played it recently. Fun.
It is a very fun game, actually.
It was
We're in good shape now.
Understood.
I'm
The
sorry,
state of alert
excuse
has been
me.
lifted.
Are you
Resume
saying
positions.
that there are better games than Plants vs. Zombies? Bobby? Bobby, how dare you?
There's way better games out there. I think he's saying to my point that I referenced.
I know. But I must make the joke.
Yeah, see, it just resets it. So I figured this trick out the last time I played through this.
Oh, this weird super soldier in strange octo camo came up and slapped me out.
I am just gonna keep going on my thing, yeah.
I'm just gonna, he just woke me up and I'll just keep going.
Okay. What? Okay, these guys just like respawned.
Hold it.
Oh, they get. Oh, I see.
Stay there.
Oh crap, you can see me with 70% camo.
Yes. Oh, that works.
I feel like a headshot would do less than it would seem.
Alright, we're good. Gosh, man. What's this thing? I wish you could put like a dot sight on this thing. Alright, we're good. We're in good shape. Yeah, dude, shoot, I remember playing Plants vs. Zombies back in 2008. I was in one of our older houses, and I remember I was playing with a buddy. It was a sleepover. We must have been like what, like in 7th grade, and yeah, we had a good time playing that. We stayed up all night playing that game. That was fun. Fun times.
Yeah. It's real short too. It's not super long. You could
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
do
Yeah.
it in
And
one
it's one of those
frame.
games where, like, you know, it is some strategy and planning, but it's not enough to make you, you know, want to pull your hair out, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of relaxing too.
We could do a chill stream with some weird.
Yeah, that might
like,
be a side stream idea. Oh, really? He's gonna go back to look at the Japanese chick? Okay.
Yep.
Like how like he looks like around him too. Yep, 09. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's gotta check
Oh my
if anybody's
gosh.
watching him.
Okay. I'll accept that.
You didn't see any.
Anything. Yet. Oh, the penguins of Madagascar.
Yeah, I think it was it 2009? I think it was 2009.
Probably.
It was one of those early modern games. Except it was actually good. No, kidding. A lot of those.
Well, and
like,
then EA got
big-time
their
games
hands
were-
on it, and
Yeah.
then they made it Garden Warfare and all this stuff, and it's like they expanded way too much on it. They should have kept it simplistic. They should have just made
Stay
sequels
out of the light.
or using the same formula.
Yeah,
Just
it would have been great.
Ran right by them. Right now, I gotta catch up. This is gonna really upset my feedback here. How did he? I can make it. Oh, actually, I think he stops anyway. There he is. Thank
Pats
you.
is back.
Yeah, there's Pats.
I'm sorry, I'm a little studying for a exam I have to do this week.
Okay, wait a minute. Do you see this guard sitting over here? And this guy just walked in front of him. What?
Yes.
I am so confused. Oh, he's gonna jump across the way.
Wonk him. I feel like you would see that laser and be like, hold on, this doesn't seem right.
Gosh, this is probably like the hardest route to take actually in the game itself. I've done this
Well-
before, but it's one of the harder routes to go through because there's so many guards everywhere.
Hey, cats, do you like math?
No.
Listen to this. Listen to this set of instructions to explain why I dislike math. Use the reduced row echelon form for the augmented matrix to find the partial fraction decomposition. This just sounds like legit techno babble. Bobby, I can see how you would think that, but I disagree. I can see
Let me save this first.
I can see the aspect that would lead you to that
I'm
conclusion.
gonna have to load this part. Okay. Stand by, everybody. I'm just gonna keep that screen like that. Shouldn't take too long to do this. That's kind of a cool screenshot, though.
Super
Tuesday. I
laggy
can
for
do
a
it
He's
tomorrow
gonna
if
be
I want,
loading a
but-
bunch of
but, like,
stuff.
I'm choosing to do it on Tuesday in order to give myself as much time as I can to study. Like, have you ever had those where you're like, you have between Friday and Tuesday? What if you had between Friday and Tuesday to take an exam that you haven't studied for? What day would you take the exam? This is for everyone. I need to know.
You think I study?
What high school student studies?
Okay, there's a good chance that if I didn't work to understand it when I learned it, I won't remember it after I study. So I'm just like, screw it. I'm not gonna study.
Yeah.
It never helped anyway.
You know, for me, it just depends on the subject. If it's something I'm really interested in, then I will study my butt off for it. But most of the time, I'll still study and get good grades. But it's like, yeah, it's not nearly as interesting. Cause I'll give you an example. One of the classes I'm taking is about medieval, like literature and stuff like that, and I quite frankly find it very boring. Not even the time period's cool, but
These
We-
and thousand forsooths and
we read
verilies.
a lot of romantic medieval novels,
Ah,
and that's just And my
Why, when you could be reading the poetry of Guts of the Iron Hand?
yeah, and the teacher's a really cool guy. Like nothing against him at all. And, you know, and he really does teach it very well. It's just, but the time period, the class itself is just kind of to me.
Yeah.
And so it just, you know, it doesn't really, it doesn't make me motivated. It has to be a class that motivates me, like philosophy. Like I like studying philosophy and about justice and morality. Like it's something that interests me a lot. So
I've
in
heard
those classes, I'll be kind of ecstatic.
I've heard that ancient philosophy is super petty, and that it's literally just a bunch of like random weird people, like random weird dudes trying to compete for the biggest brain take on the world.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know, there's a lot. I mean, there's still so much to learn. This is why history is so fascinating. Just the history of philosophy, history of psychology, just history of war, everything like that. I mean, everything history related. You know, it's fascinating because we can still learn so much from it today. And
something that hadn't occurred to me until recently was like, things, just because something happens in one part of the world at any given time doesn't mean that things aren't happening everywhere else.
Oh yeah.
Because like during the same time that I think it was the Napoleonic Wars, there was like some political turmoil in China, and during the same time that it was the 1300s.
Right.
Can't remember what was happening then. I think it was the Crusades, wasn't it?
Maybe. I have to brush up on my history. I can't really.
Anyway, in the 1300s, there was also a dude in Africa who was literally breaking the value of gold by throwing so much of it around.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I might be a little off on the time period, but it's weird to me to think that everything everywhere is happening
at the same
time.
Yeah. As they put it in Ratchet and Clank of your arsenal, it's one of nature's mysteries.
Clock blockers.
Oh yeah, I would have paid for that title. That would have been amazing. That and Ratchet and Clank 4-play would have been great too.
Oh my gosh.
They were gonna call because it's 4-player co-op.
Guess do what Activision did?
What did they do?
Well, Crash Bandicoot's going to come back.
What?
I thought it was been back. They released Crash 4. It's about time. Oh, get up,
no,
Snake.
But Activision was like, okay, we see the success of Crash 4, so we're going to take the people who made Crash 4 and put them working on Call of Duty Warzone.
Oh boy, I don't know how I feel about that.
And then they also downsized the entire team.
Yep. Hey, they pulled an EA. It's what they did to Visceral Studios. Downsized the team, then they freaking disbanded it.
The people who brought back Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. Okay, so Naughty Dog made the first one.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
Then,
yeah,
but then it after the first game, the development went towards for Bob or something.
Yeah, they did the Spyro. I think you're thinking for the They did the Spyro remake. But continue.
Yeah. So Naughty Dog was not Naughty Dog only.
Okay. If you just saw what happened, you would understand why I just gasped. The guy ran right through me. Lol. Fail.
Anyway, continue, cats.
Naughty Dog developed the first one, but then I think they went hands off for the rest.
Really? Well, how many classic Crash games came out? How many were on the PlayStation 1?
There was 3.
There's 3.
There was Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot 2, and Crash Bandicoot 1. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait, I see. Yeah, Toys for Bob developed the fourth one.
Right.
Okay. So so Naughty Dog created the first 3 Crash games: Crash 1, Crash 2, Crash 4, and Crash Team Racing.
Okay. Crash Team Racing was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, I actually have the original Crash Team Racing.
Oh my gosh, I just missed
Snake,
3 times.
find some way to free him.
Hey, Crash Bandicoot 4 is on the Activision store.
Not really.
I might actually get that.
Yeah, I heard good things about Crash 4.
Well, dude, it's a great game. Everyone loves it. Yeah, no. So, Crash Bandicoot was made by Naughty Dog for the first 3 games and its first spin-off, but then the next 5 mainline installments were made by Toys for Bob.
Right.
So, after Warped, Naughty Dog stopped with Crash, and so Toys for Bob did this Spyro, I think. Toys for Bob.
But yeah, Toys for Bob, they did a good job with the Spyro remake of the Reignited trilogy.
Yeah, no, right here. On April 29th, 2021, it was announced that Toys for Bob would be working on Call of Duty Warzone as a support studio, alongside Ravenware, Infinity War, and Treyarch. Yep.
Huh. Are they gonna make a? Well, I mean, I know Crash 4 just pretty much came out. Is there any word about that? Are they gonna make like a new trilogy of games?
No, because they're now a support thing for Warzone.
Yeah.
I mean, I might not like. Okay, I liked Blizzard before they become Blizzard, but I'm not gonna lie, I would buy
Load another
Crash
part
4. I would buy Crash 4 on the PC.
There we go. Yeah. Well, you know what the sad part is too is to Bobby's point, like there was at least like the Arcane Studios, Bethesda. They had like 4 companies outsourced for what you call it, Fallout 76, and that turned out to be a disaster with that many hands working on it too.
I hate it.
Which
I
was
hate
sad.
the Fallout franchise. I'm sorry, I cannot play that game.
The rest of them are good. 76 was total failure, but the rest of them were alright. Yeah, so, and Warzone's a big project, so I understand why they need more hands, quote unquote, but it's, I don't know, man, like, I mean, it's just, but again, that's where the money is, so they will keep, yeah, Fallout New Vegas is it's a very good game. That's where the money is, and I'm telling you, man, even though we hate it, I know me and Cats hate PvE, you know, like those Royale games, they're only going to get more popular, which sucks.
I had fun with Blackout for like the first couple times, and then it just became boring.
Wait, that's the thing with Battle Royale. Once you've played it like twice, you see everything it has to offer pretty much.
Because there's only one map.
That too. And there's also only a set amount of paths you can take. Is this another? Okay, good. Yeah, there's only like a set amount of paths you can take, and not to mention there are hackers on there. And here's what was funny and quite shocking is that Warzone is so big. I remember
it's as big as an SD. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's 200 gigabytes plus. It's insanely huge. But I remember Activision saying that they weren't going to fix the hacker problem that they were experiencing because whatchamacallit, there were just so many hackers and it was so big they just couldn't fix it. And when you have a big project like that, the point is that, like, you know, when it's so big, you can't fix everything and you can't maintain it as well as like a smaller, you know, thing. And so that's one of its vices, you know, a big project like that is you don't have total control over it just because it's so big and cumbersome.
I know what I'm buying myself when I'm gonna buy myself a game when I get out of this semester.
Get out of this what?
Semester of college.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get near Replicant, and I'm gonna go through that game after
There's
SpongeBob.
something fishy
Oh, yeah.
about that PMC trooper.
I'm sorry, I'm just a huge fan of JRPGs. They take forever, but I love them.
Yeah, I mean, cats can totally go through Near Replicant. I can see that.
They are my
Looks like
favorite
they're
type of game.
conducting
I will
vehicle patrols.
slog through those
Watch
100
out for them,
hours
Snake.
with pride.
Right.
At least I know I'm walking into bullshit.
At least you're honest. I was gonna say, yeah, Fortnite sucks, Bobby, and I know we're already
Okay,
for that.
I'm not gonna lie. I played Fortnite, and I'm sorry. When I snipe someone in the head, they don't die because they live with 1 HP, and then they build the Twin Towers in 5 seconds. There is something wrong.
Yeah, I hate that so much. What was I gonna
I'm
say?
sorry. The build mechanic is so dumb. No, drop more, Bobby. Drop more.
Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry. You know what sucks? There was one game that Epic Games made that I loved called Infinity Blade. On the on iOS.
Who's that?
Infinity Blade. Love that game to death. They took it off the App Store.
Right.
So now you can no longer get it. Even though I paid $10 for the app.
Right. Hey, I'm sorry guys. I gotta kind of concentrate here. Please don't see me. Wake up! Okay, there he is. What? Hold on. Whoa. What? How'd they wake up?
Zombies do.
Okay, hold up here. As we get past these guys. The truck stopped right in front of me. Like, seriously? Gosh, I hate that crap. Anyway, if you were still talking, Cats, you
This is HQ.
No, and I'm like,
Understood. The state of
you
alert has
know
been
what's
lifted.
funny?
Resume position.
Fortnite is still technically in alpha.
really.
Yeah. You
Oh
know
yeah,
the
they
Battle
never
Royale?
released that campaign, the story, right?
Yeah. Fortnite was supposed to be a zombie survival game with the Battle Royale as a side game. But the Battle Royale became so huge that they just stopped developing the,
Yep, the actual story part of it. Yeah, the offline, the campaign, whatever you want to call it. What the game was originally intended to be. Yeah. Okay, so let me address something. So, Bobby, Warzone is not the worst thing in the world. I'd rather play Warzone than Fortnite, hands down. I would. And quite frankly, dude, even Marty Stratton from id Software said he plays Warzone. You know, and so I have respect for people. Hang on, let me finish. Respect for people that can play it and that enjoy. Hey, and you have the right to enjoy anything. It would have been interesting for sure. You have the right to enjoy anything you want. And for people that like Fortnite, like, okay, that's fine. They like Fortnite, but
I'm sorry. There's one reason I can never forgive Fortnite. They made Ninja. I fucking hate Ninja. I will say it. I do not like him as a person. He was a whiny bitch who, after, like he almost got someone permanently banned just for killing him. He's like, in his stream, he's like, if he dances on my corpse, I know he's a cheater. I know he's stream sniping him. And the guy was dancing on his corpse. And it later came out that the guy didn't even know he killed Ninja. So,
was Ninja a streamer?
Yeah, he was. He was the biggest streamer of all time when Fortnite was the biggest thing. And he almost got a guy permanently banned because the guy didn't know it was Ninja and he danced on him.
Right.
And so Ninja called Epic Games and said, "Hey, ban this person."
Wow. Yeah, I might have heard of this. I just it's so fuzzy in my mind.
He literally said on stream, "I'm going to get this person banned."
Right.
And he almost did. he almost did, but it was then proven that he didn't know who he wasn't, because he accused him of stream sniping, and
Right.
The guy was proven innocent, and Ninja faced no repercussions. And I know for a fact, if anyone else had said, if anyone else had called out the guy as a stream sniper, they would have been sent to court. But Ninja was too popular at the time.
Yeah, they don't want to take away from their moneymaker, so which is just, you know,
It was just ridiculous.
it's pathetic too, because, you know, justice, in a way, it proves that these companies' justice can be bought, when that's totally just the opposite of what justice is, and what equality is, by the way.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh gosh, there are some, and that's just an important, that's a whole other topic too. I've seen some pretty trash streamers, despite the one that you were just with. Oh, come on!
No. Here's the thing. If you are popular, the stream platform will let you get away with anything.
That's what you're. Oh, don't see me!
Literally, some of the top streamers, you're not allowed to say the word simp on Twitch. Some of the top streamers will still say it anyway, and they don't get in trouble.
Yeah. Oh well, Twitch is the way they do ads. Apparently, is becoming a big deal now, and we were talking about this before. And just the whole platform as a whole is shifting to just way less for like the consumer's sake and more just for these these top streamers. They'll make money and they'll reap all the benefits, but anybody who just wants to kind of be on the platform and enjoy it either as an audience member or as a streamer themselves, they'll just get screwed.
Dude, literally.
Yeah. Exactly. We're not allowed to mention STG on Twitch, and it's.
Dude, I don't care. I would totally still.
All perfect. Here's the.
I would totally say it. They don't know what STG stands for.
Goodness.
Hell, if someone asked me what STG stands for, I'd say it's Snuggles Tier Gaming. We're here to snuggle people, bro.
Oh gosh, I would nothing. It'd be so funny to like debate like one of the gosh, because the people on Twitch, like that environment, they're just so, you know, they're so baby, and they have no guts really. It would be so funny to debate one of them and go, okay, buddy, what's your actual reasoning to why, you know, X, Y, and Z is happening? And they go, well, this and that and this. The whole Twitch atmosphere, there's a part of the Twitch atmosphere that's...
Who's there?
I'm here to see Big Mama.
And ignorant.
I'm pretty sure you missed every single part of it being a...
I didn't hear him coming at all.
Oh, and again, I just said that Twitch is becoming a platform where, you know, like, the top streamers will reap all the rewards. It's almost like the 1% versus everyone else. It's becoming more like that.
This makes me glad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would, dude. So the Twitch admin scandal was, you have to be a specific, you have to be a specific partner with Twitch in order to be able to have influence in your stream. But Twitch was posting Twitch ads on channels that didn't have that level of partnership, and the people who were getting the ads put on them weren't getting paid for them. Like, they weren't getting any of the money.
Oh yeah,
No
yeah.
doubt
I remember
about it.
reading. I remember
He
reading a
is
couple
the
stories about that,
legendary soldier.
where ad revenue was being
Call me
distributed
Mama.
in many different kind of underground
Big
ways,
Mama.
and not going to where it was supposed to go. What was I gonna say? YouTube has its problems, Bobby. I will say that, but I am glad. Yeah, YouTube has big problems, but I am glad I'm here too. But me personally, I don't care where I stream. Quite frankly, the community that we've built, including you, you know, around this stream is all I care about. So even if it was just us on Twitch, yeah, I mean, Cat. I mean, I say, when I say us, I always mean Cats, because you're incorporated into this thing.
I know.
But anyway, as long as you guys are there, I wouldn't care where I stream at.
Dude, here's the thing. We can say STG on Twitch because no one knows what
Liaison
sincere
phones,
gaming
tele.
actually means.
Yeah.
You can't grow a human being in a test
But
tube.
regardless,
No one's
you
gonna
know,
tell
again,
them.
it's wherever the
You need a
community is
woman's
at is
body
where I want
to
to
give
be
it
at,
life.
and
You mean
yeah, and quite frankly, is wherever you guys are is where I want to be.
That's an awfully cold way to put it. I am your mother. I gave
Also, did
birth
Mega Chat? Did he dip out? I
for
forgot.
the Patriots.
I think he did.
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
cave?
Detective Snyder discovers
It's one of the most awkward lines in the game. Cave. Birth.
and that she
The
Next week
forbidden
we'll
fruit.
ban this gaming parody.
Appropriate.
Give birth.
No.
When we interviewed Sylvia,
Oh,
He
okay.
left the call.
I'll explain.
You probably
everything.
said that. Oh, maybe I do remember. I don't know.
Dude, no one answered my previous question. If you had the choice between Friday and Tuesday to take an exam, what day would you take the exam on?
Tuesday.
The man who wants me dead
Like,
is
like
liquid.
between the time of Friday to
Your
Tuesday, you
twin.
can take the exam.
You think you know him, but I know him better.
I mean, I'm going to be taking it on Tuesday too,
He was
because I
once
want to
awesome.
get as prepared as possible.
But
Yeah,
liquid has
I'd
taken
rather you just get it
control
done,
of his
honestly.
soul.
Well, I mean, I was
And
thinking
now
about getting
he's
it done
locked in a
tomorrow.
bitter struggle with Zero,
Zero.
Let's get it done
the
on
founder
Tuesday,
of
so
the
I have
Patriots.
to
Found
to
her.
study.
When did this happen?
40 years ago.
If you get me.
During
Yeah, I
the
get what you're
Cold
saying.
War, when the United States and the Soviet Union were still
Dude,
at
I have
odds.
test anxiety issues.
It was in that
Yeah, what?
chaotic era that the
Horrible
Patriots were
test
born.
anxiety issues.
Yeah. Depending on the
played my
class, some classes stress me out more than others for tests.
was
All
one of
classes
the
tests stress me out.
founding members.
Without exception.
Zero created the Patriots to manage and control the
There's
American
not one
state.
class that doesn't
That
stress me.
control endured
Yeah.
long after the Cold War ended. The organization became an empty shell, continuing to function through AIs.
Yeah, I.
Those AIs are responsible for the creation of the war economy. And they gave
definitely.
rise to the Sons of the Patriot
I was
system.
gonna say. Oh,
But
um,
I am partly to blame.
yeah, no, Bobby,
I bear some of the guilt for creating.
I
the
usually get
organization.
my papers done very early. I like to have a
It was right
plan
after I first
of
met
attack
your
very
father.
early. I'm a prepper, kind of like
Big
my mom,
boss.
and so everything's usually organized super
Back in
cleanly.
1964,
Especially
I
for
was hired to
presentations.
take
For
part in
presentations,
CIA
I have
Operation
everything
Snake
organized on
Eater, which
presentations,
concerned a new
and
weapon
I
the
usually
Soviets
follow.
were
I usually
developing
kind of
at the
go
time.
off script,
My
but
mission
I
was to
usually follow
support
my
a
plan to a
certain
T,
agent. That agent
just so
later
it
became
flows
Big
better.
Boss. But
You're
I
a
knew
prepper,
him
Harry.
as Snake.
Snake.
What?
Yes,
You're a prepper,
Naked
Harry.
Snake.
Yeah, funny.
That was his code name at the time. A name he would give to you.
How many snakes have there been?
The commander of this mission was a man called
Technically,
Zero, the head of
4.
Special Forces Unit Fox. Back then,
It was
I was working as a
Three
double
clones
agent for the
and
Chinese.
one the real
My
one.
objective was to secure the location of
Big
the
good
Philosopher's
boss.
Legacy, a massive cache of hidden wealth, and report it to Beijing. I was to acquire a microfilm showing the location of secret funds amassed by the Allied powers during World War II. But I failed in my mission and was expelled from China. I took the apple from the snake and was cast out of Eden. After years on the run, I ended up in Hanoi. That's where I met him again. It was around then that Zero used the massive funds contained in the Philosopher's Legacy to start a new organization, the Patriots. Which would
Hey,
carry out the
cats,
final
do you have
wishes of a
that? Do you
certain
have that
legendary
noise
hero.
suppression thing enabled?
The initial membership consisted of Big Boss,
Answers yes.
Paramedic,
Yes.
and their commander, Zero.
Well, now you do.
Oh, and there was one
No,
more
it was
who we
our-
mustn't forget.
Yeah, 'cause
He stayed
I can hear
behind
the
in the Soviet
TV.
Union to support the group
I
as
know.
an
Mom, can you
informant.
turn the TV down?
Awesome.
Well, I mean, she's.
Who is now
That's all right.
liquid. After your father rescued me in Hanoi, I went to America
Thank
and
you.
joined their organization. Zero's goal was to achieve a unity of thought and awareness. He believed that was what the boss wanted, and the rest of the Patriots followed his lead.
The boss.
The boss was a legendary hero from the Second World War, known as the Mother of Special Forces. She had
Thank
an
you.
almost overwhelming charisma about her. The CIA feared this, so they had her eliminated. If she had survived, the
Yeah,
world
that
of
was.
the 21st
Thank you.
century might have been a very different place. We were all influenced by the boss's will. It was what drove us to create this organization, to be closer to that spirit. Zero decided that in order to lead the people, we needed a special kind of icon. So we turned to Big Boss, the last son of the boss. He shared more of her life than anyone else. It was Big Boss, the true heir to her legacy, who was best suited to play this role. Zero elevated Big Boss, the hero who saved the world, to the status of an idol. The truth behind Big Boss became riddled with exaggeration, misrepresentation, and outright lies. Zero disseminated these stories among the masses and gathered the rich and powerful to his banner. Every era needs its symbols to control the people, whether it be the stars and stripes, or the hammer and sickle. As the times and currents of politics changed, so too did Zero. Eventually, he became a prisoner of his own lust for power, sparking friction between him and Big Boss, who resented playing the puppet.
You're doing
With
good,
Big
man,
Boss
but
drifting away,
I
Zero
can't tell all
realized
these
he
old
would
men
need
apart.
Insurance, something that would perpetuate the existence
I
of
will
Big Boss,
give kind
the
of a summary when this is
organization's
over.
icon. And so Zero secretly embarked on a new project, Les Enfants Terribles. Its goal was to create a clone of Big Boss, the ultimate soldier. The project was led by Dr. Clark, known at the time as Paramedic. After dozens of failures, they finally, miraculously, succeeded in producing a fertilized egg. The egg used in the successful in vitro fertilization came from Dr. Clark's assistant, a healthy Japanese woman.
Blood from the east flows within your veins.
Give birth to Big Boss. To realize this, I asked to serve as the surrogate mother, and was more than happy to carry you in my womb. I loved him. 9 months later, I gave birth to 2 Big Bosses, you and Liquid. It didn't matter that you were clones, or that they had manipulated your DNA. You were born the same way as any other normal child, from your mother's womb. But Les Enfants Terribles proved to be the final straw for Zero and Big Boss. Determined to oppose Zero and his plans, Big Boss broke away from the Patriots. He left the States, created his own mercenary company, and drifted around the world. I'm sorry. Your father never wanted you. Human life isn't meant to be manipulated like that. I knew that, but I wanted you. After Big Boss left, Zero really lost control. What Zero wanted was an orderly world, one governed by rules. His fortune grew through countless wars, and his words influenced decision-making all the way up
still
to
there,
the
man?
Oval Office. As the
Yeah, I
world
just muted
saw the
myself
rise
for
of
the
digital
cutscene.
technology, IT, the internet, and genetics, the Patriots' power grew immense. Their roots spread and took hold throughout the globe. In time, they began to dictate the fate of entire nations from the shadows. And before we knew it, the Patriots, the proud police of the world, started bringing an entire planet under their control.
There's just so much to, there's just so much to listen to there. That's why I was kind of being quiet. But basically, in summary, the whole thing of the Patriots, Zero, so just for you cats, because you've never played MGS, and any of them really, Zero was your CO in the third game, because the third game is actually supposed to be chronologically the first game to take place.
Snake Eater.
Yeah, Snake Eater. So Zero had an attachment to Big Boss, who was just Naked Snake at the time. But basically, after the mission ended and you kill the boss, which you deemed again the mother of special forces, he basically they formed this kind of bond, or at least he did, and he wanted to. The whole point was to try to interpret the boss's will, the person that Naked Snake kills, and try to carry on her legacy throughout time. And basically what happens is I'll answer that in a second, Bobby. What happens is she even says this later, this lady who you're about to get the reveal of who it is. It was a misinterpretation of her will. Basically Zero failed. Big Boss kind of failed because he wanted his own mercenary nation where he could do whatever he wants with, mercenaries soldiers could always have a place in the world. But I mean, both Zero and Big Boss's vision kind of fell apart. And then Zero created the Patriots, which is so in Metal Gear Solid 2, you attack one of their networks, servers, to disrupt them, but the Patriots it's an entire AI system composed of a couple of different sub parts, which make up the AIs, which are the IT part of it. And the problem with the Patriots is that they control so much. And they're by this time in 2014, which is when the game takes place, they have their seeds rooted so deep into the world that it's become a problem. They've controlled everything, and what they thrive on is the war economy. So the whole point of this game is to destroy them and to basically free the world from this type of control that people don't see. And let me see here.
Intentions were fair.
So what order on the So the way the Metal Gear games go is it goes
Zero
MGS3,
weapons, amassed armies,
Portable
used
Ops,
information for extortion,
Peace
all in
Walker,
order to gain more
the
wealth.
Phantom Pain.
He was obsessed with controlling awareness on
Then
the
after
inside
that, to my
from
memory,
the outside.
it goes 1, 2, and then
I cannot
4.
imagine.
Oh,
That's
and then
what the
Metal
boss
Gear
would have
Rising
wanted.
Revengeance. I think I got those right.
They both
Metal Gear Rising
misinterpreted
Revengeance is in 2018.
I know, yeah, that's what I said. So that's in terms of chronological order, that's the latest version. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it
and
goes the
their
order I said, which is
absolute
3,
reverence for her
Portable
drove them
Ops,
apart.
Phantom Pain, and then
So began the
1,
war
2, 4.
between Zero and Big Boss.
Which, by the way, is the order I played them in. I didn't play
Opposing
them by release. I played them
interpretations,
chronological order.
each
That's the way I
striving to
usually tackle
realize
games
the
like this.
boss's will. Everything you see today
Nice.
stems from
Which is
their
weird.
Cold War.
Because yeah, everything you see stems from the the Cold War, but it's weird because you go through different mechanics,
Race,
which can going from the Phantom Pain's
religion,
mechanics to 1's mechanics was
idea.
big step backwards, but it was still it's kind of
This
fun though in a
war
way
it
because you get to
caused
experience
is no different from any other.
you get to experience a
human
different
error in
type of
history.
evolution of game design. Instead of just going from 1 to 4, you experience this
It all
game design
started
that
with a tiny
you kind of
fork in the
experience a
path
lot of it, different ones in a short period of time.
and grew into a great rift.
Whereas going through them in release date, you
There
you
was
see a
nothing left
gradual
of the boss's
evolution
noble will in their struggle.
of game design.
All that remained was hatred, a
Yeah,
passion
that
to
is
destroy
true.
one another. Big Boss returned to the U.S. with a plan
So,
in mind,
are you going to
and
Act
once
4
again
now?
assumed command of
No, I'm still going through Act 3.
in Outer Heaven
how long are
and
these
then
acts?
Zanzibar land.
These cutscenes are a long
Big
time.
Boss
Are
plotted
very,
coup
very
d'etat
long.
against
Oh,
Zero.
I'm not talking about the cutscenes, I was
You,
talking about the
Solid
acts.
Snake, his own clone, foiled his efforts
Yeah.
both times.
I was just
Big Boss and
surprised.
Gray Fox, Frank Yeager, were left near
Take
death.
as much time as you need.
Zero
Lord.
So
recovered
these-
their bodies.
So the game that she just was
Frank
talking
Yeager's
about was
entire
Metal Gear
body
and then Metal
was
Gear 2 Solid
reconstructed
Snake
through surgery,
that came out in the
and he was
80s.
reborn
Those
as the
I'm sorry,
cyborg
those were
ninja.
technically those take place
Big
after
Boss, now
after
a
Phantom
vegetable,
Pain.
became a prisoner of Zero even in death.
But yeah, you
For
foil
Zero, more than
the
anyone
original
else,
Snake's plans twice as Solid
your
Snake and Metal Gear and Metal
father
Gear 2 Solid Snake.
was an irreplaceable icon. No,
These cutscenes jump around a lot, Bobby, so definitely ask questions if you're confused. I can try to fill in whatever gaps you're missing, because it gets confusing.
Zero could no longer believe in something so uncertain as life. He lost his belief in everything. Nations, organizations, individuals. Zero was no longer willing to place his organization in the hands of the next generation. Instead, he set up a network of AIs, a decision-making system formed from all the information he had accumulated. He built 4 AIs, GW, TJ, AL, and TR, as sort of a digital Mount Rushmore, and 1 core artificial intelligence to unite them, John Doe.
GW. The same GW we destroyed 5 years ago.
The same. Ever since GW was cut off, JD and the other 3 AIs have controlled all information on every aspect of global society. Economics, politics, law, morals, and culture. The war economy is no exception. In the shadow of the system and its complete control over the world, Big Boss isn't allowed to live or die. He's trapped for eternity in a brain-dead prison. To bind himself to his friend, to ensure his rule over the world, Zero transformed Big Boss into an icon, neither living nor dead.
Sounds almost like a religion.
Naturally, Ocelot and I plan to free him from Zero's prison. We enlisted Naomi Hunter, an authority in the field of nanomachine research, into our organization. And we used Frank Yeager to kill Dr. Clark. Ocelot tortured the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, also known as Sigint, to death, and made it look like an accident.
The Shadow Moses incident.
With Paramedic and Sigint dead, Zero was the only one left. But we too paid a price. I lost Ocelot. Ocelot wasn't fighting for the Pentagon or the Russians, and certainly not for Zero. He was fighting for Big Boss. He idolized him.
Isn't Ocelot Liquid Snake?
When Ocelot grafted
now he
Liquid's
is.
right arm to his own,
But originally it was
his
Ocelot.
body
He
was taken
originally
over by
fought
Liquid's
with Big
thoughts
Boss
and spirit.
when he was
He
constructing
may
Outer
be
Haven.
Ocelot in physical form, but his mind is Liquid's. I was the last one. And then someone appeared to help me.
Raiden.
No idea who Liquid Snake is.
Huh?
Liquid Snake, whatever his name is.
Liquid Snake is the
It was
villain in
when
the
I
first
met him
game. He
that
is
I
your
finally
brother. He's your
discovered the
evil brother,
location of Big
basically.
Boss. It was in the data he obtained from GW. Together, he and I retrieved Big Boss.
Yeah.
But Big Boss was still asleep, as Zero had left him.
Why did Zero keep him alive?
Yeah, he's an interesting villain, to say the least, Bobby.
People need heroes. Zero wanted to create a messiah. A legend that would never die.
Liquid is after Big Boss's body. Is it here?
I'll take you to meet him. This is his pyx, his holy ark.
Yeah, that ending fight is quite fun. And there's actually quite a bit of CQC moves that you can perform against him.
His body is alive, but his consciousness is locked away by nanomachines.
Well, it's more than a skeleton.
So technically speaking, he's not really brain dead.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
We can't allow Liquid to inherit the same sins that corrupted Zero. manipulating people's minds for the sake of his own ego.
They just kill Big Boss. Problem solved.
No, but the point is I almost said her name. Big Mama doesn't want to kill Big Boss.
Otacon,
Snake, it's Naomi.
what happened?
She's gone. She's not in the Nomad.
He's not even...
When?
Okay.
Less than an hour ago. She disappeared right after she and Sonny got back from Dr. Madnar's place.
Why weren't you watching her?
I didn't have my glasses on.
Naomi said it herself. The experiment can't succeed without her.
You think she went back to Liquid?
What about Raiden?
Good news on that front.
That doesn't look
managed
like
to get our
suspicious
hands
at all.
on a dialysis machine and set up an ICU. We just started him on dialysis and treatment for his wounds.
Will he live?
Sounds like an
Yeah,
excuse to me,
no
Malcolm.
worries there.
Yes, I
Sonny's
agree.
taking over for Naomi. But his treatment's probably gonna take 48
Messed up
hours.
big time, buddy.
Until then, Raiden can't move.
Hey, you! Come here!
What the hell is that?
Move!
Scarabs. Unmanned scouts.
They've found us. We're moving out.
Snake, the PMCs are converging on your location. Damn it! They're sending in Gecko. They'll be on you in less than 5 minutes.
Are they ready?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll escape through the canal route using the real van. Get it ready. Hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Snake, over here. We've got decoy vans set to draw some of our pursuers away.
Yep, we did.
All of these children were orphans. They work in arms factories. And when they grow up, they want to join a PMC. They seek revenge on other companies, PMCs that killed their parents, and use their earnings to support their younger siblings. There are countless child soldiers like these in the PMCs. Nowadays, anyone with a computer can get combat training. The FPS games that
I do
these
like how that
children
little
love are
flashback
distributed
shows
for free by these companies.
shows
Of course,
whatchamacallit,
all
the
just
trailer, the
virtual
2005
training.
trailer. I thought that was kind of a cool little touch.
It's so easy for them to get absorbed by these war games. And before they know it, they're in the PMCs holding real guns. These kids end up fighting in proxy wars that have nothing to do with their own lives. They think it's cool to fight like this. They think that combat is life. They don't need a reason to fight. After all, for them, it's only a game. Zero is the cause of all this. Defeating Liquid won't change things. Unless we stop the Patriot system, the cycle will go unbroken. Hop on. Hold on to me. With so many wars being waged, oil and biofuel have become as precious as diamonds. It's been a while since I went out for a ride.
Are you sure about this?
I only get off my bike when I fall in love.
Or fall dead.
Or fall dead.
Big Mama.
Call me Eva. Here we go!
First thing we're gonna do is switch weapons. Because that gun blows. It's got, well, it's
No, I dare you to do it. I dare you to do it.
nah. It just
Get
has
the body
such small
safely
mag
to the canal escape.
Do it. Bobby tells you to do it. Those thick robots tell you to do it.
I got an idea. How about I use the peanut? Yeah, hope it don't crash. Yeah, I'm hoping the same thing.
We've got Gecko!
Wait, you have unlimited ammo.
I do. This part's also very loud, so you probably won't hear me talking that much.
Oh, I have the... dude, I'm sorry. I was thinking...
Smith, look! There's something above! So much for swimming away unseen! Guess we'll just have to outrun it! Halfway through there! Attack the enemy from behind and open up that checkpoint. Here we go! I'm driving through! There's too many of them!
Not the most stable moment in the game.
Here they come! Snake, watch the right!
There they are.
Pull the plug! Stop right there!
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Pull the plug!
No, don't have those questions until the end.
Stop! Stop!
See anything.
Need help in front!
Oh my gosh, yeah, freaking the frame rate's so low. I can't hit anything. But it's only for this section.
There you are, Snake! Where's your anger? Show me your rage!
Here we go.
More incoming!
I've got bad news. The decoy vans have all bitten the dust, which means the enemy will be focusing on you now. I just need them off.
Excellent, Snake! Have you tried aiming the gun?
Oh, shut up. I am aiming, lady.
Excellent, Snake! The left! Excellent, Snake! Come on! Excellent, Snake!
Right on!
Snake behind us!
Right on!
Enemy dead ahead! Oh, what's the matter? Need help in front! They're coming for us! Snake, are you okay? Here they come! Nice one! That's my
I see we're getting hit.
I'm fine. They're here.
I do, but I'm just trying not to use them. But I will if I have to.
Snake behind us.
I know just about
I think we lost them!
Oh, we didn't even need a bell. Alright. There, now I can hear myself think. Oof. Wow, it's hard.
There it is!
Was that supposed to be one of your friends?
Who?
The guy in the truck. So the guy in the
That's
van.
one of our allies. Yeah.
Was he like trying to divert the missile?
Come on.
No.
Stay with me.
He was. Remember how we're trying to get move Big Boss's body, and that was one of the vans. We like dispatched a bunch of decoy vans. We were just following him.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, that missile.
This work is never done.
Yeah, we never. We weren't trying to do it.
My mama.
Where's the van?
Over there.
The children. No.
Quite frankly, tonight's gonna be mostly cutscenes, folks.
Yay, story time.
Yeah, because that motorcycle section, the part where I was following the resistance guy, and then this boss fight's like the only points I'm actually gonna play. The rest of it's gonna be cutscenes.
Stay here.
Oh my
Watch.
We're gonna go over 2 hours, but I want to get through Act 3.
Dude,
so
go for it.
yeah,
Dude,
so
I was only saying. I thought you were in Act 3 because I never
peace.
played these games. I thought this game was shorter.
no, this game gameplay wise it's short, but it's like cutscene wise it's long. That's why this game's long, because mostly cutscenes. But yeah, so I at least want to get through Act 3 so we can make
Take
some
as
steady
much time
progress.
as you need, man. I'm in no rush.
Yeah.
SpongeBob can wait. And also, why did you get rid of the falafel?
The what?
The
Oh,
falafel.
the Fen foul. Wow.
What, you don't call it the falafel?
No, I call it the foul.
Oh, it's the falafel.
Well, I call it its actual name.
Falafel sounds both tastier and funnier.
Yeah. FAL? Yeah. Either way works, really. right
activate the
weapon.
wall.
Huh?
You need to activate Snake's panini maker.
Oh my gosh. Where's mine? There it is.
Where's your panini maker?
Gotta get
He
the
has
right
a-
weapon out. Where's the
He
panini?
has a panini maker. Where's the panini maker?
Heal up really quick.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never had a panini maker. It's wow.
Also, my foot's clipping into the wall. Once I get full health, I'll take her on. The boss fight. They haven't spotted me yet either way, so I'm actually... That's what I like about the boss fights, is they give you a chance to kind of like hide and just kind of assess what's going on. And be tactical. Chance to recover, chance to check authority, reload, something like that. Equip your correct items. Almost there. Alright. Also some stuff else to grab too. No worries. There we go. Oh, come on, stand still. Close enough. Missile idea.
Something's coming!
There we go.
We're not gonna last here!
Oh, what? Usually that protects me. Maybe. Should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just have to find the right spot. Come on. She even goes into a state where she'll like be idle for a minute and you can actually attack her on the roof. Is that her? Ace. have a choice. It helps. Come on. Oh, jeez.
I'm overheating!
There we go. Perfect. 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 That's exactly what I want. Because she's going to go into her little thing where she needs to calm down. Okay, hold on. Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Calm down!
There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we're in the state where we can actually, like, chill for a minute. Now we're good. Alright, she's on that roof right there to my left. Actually, you can kind of see it right there. Let me take care of this.
How much longer?
Yeah, I want to maximize my Drebin points.
Cool down!
Yeah. Okay, she recharges. Okay, she recharges. Okay. In a second, I will go upstairs and look. There's a music track. I'm going to grab. That's fine. Heal. Perfect. Let me just base. Let me save it too. Didn't even think about that. Unless I already did. Nope. There we go. Just in case we have issues. Don't do that. I want to live. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. Where you at, lady? There she is. To you. Ah, there she is. I see you. There we go. Just like that. Got her. Yeah, fight's not too bad.
You. Never! I can feel the anger building up inside. Eating away at me. crazy?
Did you say something, Cats? I couldn't really hear you. You're quiet.
You said, why do they always strip?
Why do they? He said, why do they always? Wait, why do they always what?
Strip.
Oh, they just come out of there like battle suits. But I don't know why.
I don't need these wings.
Oh, yeah, you can also do that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Funny, but ridiculous. Yeah, you know, because Hideo said so, okay?
Calm. Let your anger flow.
Yep. I won't do the camera trick with this one.
Snake! She's come out of her suit! Watch out! She's gonna try to grab you!
Oh yeah, I'm counting on it. Is there anything out? Oh no, I came from there. Alright, I'll use the shotgun to speed things up here. Other firearm. No. All weapons. I don't even know what category it's under. There's not a shotgun category, which is weird to me. Alright. Whip. Here we go. B-ring. Really? Okay, yeah. It's just way too yeah, I want to keep that. I think, yeah. I think I can do this without, should be able to. There we go. Yeah, that thing's pretty sweet.
Way to bring that bird down, Snake.
Drebin.
And you got yourself a souvenir, too. A grenade launcher. Nice.
I want to thank the dudes from
That's a
Konami
real
and
user-friendly weapon.
Not much use to me without an ID, though.
Seriously.
I'll launder this one free of charge.
What's the catch?
Only that you give it to me when you're done with it.
A
weapon with that many decades of rage stored up inside it. Now that's a collector's item.
How old was she?
Yeah,
I'd say about 20,
I think it's more
but she had
Kojima than
years of
Konami,
soldiers'
though.
rage hidden away in that youthful body of hers.
Soldiers?
Yeah, the soldiers of Ake, a place that hasn't seen peace in a long, long time. She was captured by one side or another, and kept caged up like an animal, along with God knows how many other kids.
Anonymous violence.
Exactly. It's unknown whether her captors were with the government or the rebels. In any case, they got their kicks by abusing these helpless little kids day after day after day. That constant barrage, that battlefield rage slowly built up inside their bodies, their minds. The kids tried to keep each other's spirits up, always clinging to the hope that someone would come to their rescue, barely surviving off of scraps of food. But those soldiers didn't stop. They called the kids parasites and shit-eating ravens, beat them even harder. Then one morning, the soldiers just up and left, leaving the surviving kids to be eaten alive by the birds. Almost like one of those sky burials. One by one, their bodies were picked apart by ravens' beaks, until finally the flock came for her. But by some miracle, their beaks cut her bonds instead. And like that, she was liberated. In that instant, she was filled with an uncontrollable rage, and it smothered her soul. She ripped the ravens pecking at her to pieces, and then went after the soldiers. And when she finally caught up with them, she waited until nightfall like a hunter awaiting its prey. They say that when a raven cries, a man dies. And that's exactly what happened that night. Screeching and cawing, she killed every last living being in the camp. Both the soldiers and the civilians they'd enslaved. In her eyes, there was no longer a difference. The cruelty her friends had suffered, the pain and humiliation she'd endured. Hers was the distillation of the rage that decades of war had imparted on those soldiers.
It was her strength, and her greatest weakness.
You're something else, Snake. You managed to cleanse Raven of her rage. No, seriously. You're the seed of war. In fact, I'd say you might even be war itself.
Draven.
Maybe it's still too early to tell. You still got half the B&B Corps ahead of you. Keep your eye on the ball, pal.
Oh, man, everyone's just all quiet.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a lot of information to absorb. Anyway, but yeah, that's the end of the boss fight, Bobby. So the rest of it's going to be cutscenes from here on out until I stop.
Where can you see the ones that you say?
Where can I what?
The girls you say.
Oh, what you don't get to see them again. You basically just
came out with us.
You get face camo. You get face camo matching their face for not killing them lethally.
The real one is floating down the river.
Or just not killing them in general.
Headed downstream.
But yeah, I'm gonna finish Act 3. I'm gonna finish the cutscenes for this and then stop for the night. So yeah, if you want to dip out or anybody wants to dip out, they are more than welcome to. It's just gonna be watching from here on out.
Land and air routes are cut off. But there's a cruiser waiting
I'm just
for us.
currently going over
The
some,
Volta River is our only chance
some
of escape.
points on my GEOS
Let's
exam.
get
So
out of here.
GEOG exam
Hurry.
taken on Tuesday.
Yep. Thanks, Bobby. Yeah, we'll be back to doing this tomorrow. And there'll be more gameplay. But yeah, man, have a good night.
We are now officially at the halfway point.
Yeah, I'm at that. I'm actually gonna be beyond that.
Well, okay, we're at the 70. No, not 70.
This way. Follow me.
We're at the 65%.
I don't need to feel the wind anymore. There's no need to keep.
I don't know how far it is at this point, but it's quite it's further than 50%.
Or oh, Snake, give me a hand.
Yeah.
The underground aqueduct leads to the river. There should be fewer of them down there. Oh.
There was actually a cut mission or a cut objective where you were actually going to be able to escort the van under the aqueduct, but they cut it because of time and, you know, just probably gameplay limitations maybe, I'm not sure. Go ahead and save it here.
Liquid. Not bad.
Where's the pigs?
That no longer matters.
Where is it?
It's just.
He's smoking a cigar.
Is that it?
No! Look what got posted in the Discord.
Oh, I can't see it. What got posted?
I'll tell you that right now. That's not a waifu. That's a husbando.
Let me see what's going on here. What was it? Which tab was it posted under?
All waifus all day.
Oh my gosh.
Naomi told me everything. And now, thanks to her, I finally have it. The thing I've sought for so long. Big boss. Put down the gun, Snake. It's already too late. You almost did it. But it looks like I win after all. Cigars. Father's favorite. What do you say? Care for one last smoke? Huh. You think you're big boss now? Guilty as charged. But all that ends today.
It's just me and you, my friend.
It is.
You know, sorry I haven't
Nice
stopped
try.
anybody else. Just
But when it comes to
looking over
CQC,
some.
Yeah, don't worry about
got the
it.
upper
I'm
hand.
tired anyway, man.
Even if you do get a hold of the
like
system,
the game. It's pretty cool.
you'll only have one part of the Patriots AI.
I'm sorry, two old
military
men
part.
doing CQC. I'm sorry.
What of it, brother? It's only a matter of time before I have everything. Remember GW? The AI they think they lost? It's mine. A part of my army. Impossible. We destroyed it. Your worm only managed to cut GW into little pieces. Pieces we were able to reconstruct. And then we stowed it away inside JD's network. This man's body has served
You know what
me
this
well,
reminds me?
allowing me to pass every security barrier between me and GW.
This reminds
After
me of the
all,
one time Snake
Patriot
appeared in
system
anime.
is nothing more than a machine.
Right.
Now that GW is a spook inside the network, there's no way JD would recognize it as an external threat. Once I destroy JD with a nuclear strike, the Patriot's network will be mine. And then, I'll build my haven, free from all forms of control. I'll cast aside my old identity and take my own name for the first time. Liquid, you're planning to recreate the Patriots. Snake, we were created by the Patriots. We're not men. We're shadows in the shape of men. We're freaks who never should have existed. We're a system. Insurance that future generations never prosper. The Patriots saw fit to create us, and in doing so became our only raison d'etre. I won't fight my fate any longer. I'll kill Zero and Big Boss and become a Patriot myself. It all began with Zero and Big Boss. Our purpose in life is to fulfill our destinies. And once all is returned to Zero, the world can be reborn.
Adam.
So long as we both live, the world will not know an age of light. If we're to pass the baton to the next generation, the only choice left to us is death.
Boss.
Good. The players have all assembled, Snake. The time has come for you to witness. Witness our moment of triumph. Go!
Why does that girl always do speeches?
She kind of just alternates between sides, honestly. But she serves a greater purpose. Trust me.
She just needs to pick a side and stay on it.
Yeah, really.
If you need to pick a side, stay on it. Stay on the side. And don't leave it.
Hold it right there, Liquid! Drop your weapons and stand down, now!
Drop your weapons and put your hands up!
Liquid! Stop!
Fire! Huh?
What?
The system is mine. Your guns and your weapons are no longer your own. Behold, guns of the Patriots. Bang! Bang! Let them have it. We don't need it anymore.
Yeah, that didn't really go to freeze.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Apparently it restarted itself. It is still... Oh, I still kept the chat, so... Interesting.
Oh, no, it's still going.
Alright,
it's
good.
connected.
Sweet.
You and me, we were great partners.
No. Great friends.
Meryl! 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 Meryl, don't give up on me. Meryl, don't go. Meryl. Meryl! Meryl! It's not... I mean...
Thank you.
You okay, Meryl? Hey,
If it's all right, call me Johnny.
You and the beasts are no different. Scorched shadows born to the world. When a beast steps into the light, unless the light is put out, the shadow cannot be erased.
Alright, you know what we did? We sent for Snake.
So long as there is
Simp
light,
for Snake?
there is shadow.
Yeah.
I don't know, with
Simp
that
for
face?
Snake. Yes, we sent for Old Snake.
Do
He's the
return
new simp.
Ah,
He's
there
the
we
new
go. Simp for
version.
Old Snake. Yeah, to be specific.
The light
We sent for Old
must
Snake.
be
Beast.
extinguished.
Yeah, I would not want to be Snake right now.
We sent for him too.
And when that happens,
We all sent for him.
you will be too.
I'm just joking. To be honest, there's only one character we all sent for. That's Yestola.
That's who?
Yestola, all valor, sexy cat anime waifu.
Oh my gosh. You know, I might be able to get behind sipping for some cat maids. You know, it just depends on who the mate, who they are.
Kobayashi Dragon Maid.
You know, I like yeah, but Kobayashi, I don't know if I'd simp for Kobayashi. I kind of don't like her. I think she's kind of like a jerk. Look who comes. Actually, no. And you know what? Hashtag STG simp for Drebin.
Like I said, we pride ourselves on service. Come on, let's take this guy to his friends.
Yeah, that whole exchange went south real quick. Real quick. Alright. Yeah, that's why I don't want to use any other things or anything else, because I want to make sure I'm getting the most points I can possibly get. Alright, I'm going to save it here, and then we are going to call it. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll call it on that right there.